What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, February 17th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Warner Brothers is courting Mel Gibson to direct the sequel to the villain-focused team-up film Suicide Squad, according to reports. The studio has approached Gibson along with other directors about helming the project, with The Hollywood Reporter noting that Gibson and Warner Brothers are in early talks. Sources close to the situation says that Gibson is now familiarizing himself with the material. Released in August, Suicide Squad stars Will Smith as Deadshot, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, and Jared Leto as the Joker, followed a band of criminals who team up to do the government's dirty work in exchange for lighter sentences. Panned by critics, the film, directed by David Ayer, was still a financial success, grossing $745 million worldwide. The other directors Warner Brothers are considering includes Ruben Fleischer, Daniel Espinosa, and Jonathan Levine, Variety reports. Previously, Gibson had slammed the studio's other DC Comics film, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, for its high budget, and noted that he wasn't interested in making a superhero film. 61-year-old said in September, "It's a piece of shit. I'm not interested in this stuff. Do you know what the difference between real superheroes and comic book superheroes is? Real superheroes didn't wear spandex, so I don't know. Spandex must cost a lot." Following Suicide Squad, Ayer has moved on to develop Gotham City Sirens, which will bring back Robbie as Harley Quinn alongside fellow Batman villains Catwoman and Poison Ivy. Rey's new look in Star Wars The Last Jedi has been unveiled as Disney and Lucasfilms announced Force Friday 2 for September 1st. Displayed on StarWars.com Thursday, Rey, played by Daisy Ridley, is featured on an empty toy box to promote Force Friday 2 alongside her partners Finn, played by John Boyega, and Poe Dameron, played by Oscar Isaac, sporting a new hairstyle. Now without buns, Rey is seen wearing her hair down along with what appears to be a new black shirt underneath her original outfit. Finn is shown still wearing Poe's jacket that he acquired in The Force Awakens, but is now wearing a lighter open neck shirt underneath. Poe remains the most unchanged as he dons the Resistance pilot attire. Force Friday 2, a global fan event that signifies the launch of The Last Jedi products, including toys, collectibles, books, and apparel in stores, takes place at 12:01 a.m. on September 1st. Disney Consumer Products and Interactive Media Chairman Jeremy Pitaro said in a statement, "The first Star Wars Force Friday event was truly unique, uniting fans across 5 continents, an unprecedented global live unboxing event ahead of dozens of midnight openings at retail." He also added, "We're excited to confirm that Star Wars Force Friday is back for The Last Jedi. Plans for this year's worldwide event are top secret, but expect something benefiting the excitement around the next episode of the Star Wars saga," he continued. Star Wars The Last Jedi arrives in theaters December 15th. Amy Adams, Riz Ahmed, Javier Bardem, John Cho, and Dwayne Johnson are to serve as presenters at the Oscar ceremony in Los Angeles on February 26. Also confirmed to help out during the ABC telecast are Felicity Jones, Leslie Mann, Janelle Monáe, David Oyelowo, Emma Stone, and Charlize Theron. Producers Michael DeLuca and Jennifer Todd announced Thursday. DeLuca and Todd said in a joint statement, "No matter who you are or where you live, movie brings us together. Through this indelible, fearless performances that these extraordinary actors help make it happen. We're thrilled to welcome them to the 89th Oscar stage." Jimmy Kimmel is hosting the gala, which honors excellence in film. Darren Criss and Edgar Ramirez has been cast in the FX series American Crime Story. The 30-year-old American actor and 39-year-old Venezuelan star will play serial killer Andrew Cunanan and late designer Gianni Versace in Season 3 of the anthology show titled Versace American Crime Story, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The season will explore the 1997 murder of Versace, who founded the Italian fashion house of the same name. Cunanan, who killed the designer and 4 other people, died by suicide 8 days after Versace's murder. American Crime Story is executive produced by Ryan Murphy, who previously worked with Chris on Glee. Show aired a critically acclaimed first season, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, in 2016, and will explore the events of Hurricane Katrina in Season 2. Versace is based on the book Vulgar Favors by Maureen Orth, with Deadline reporting that Murphy will direct the season premiere. The 51-year-old producer denied in an interview with Variety in January that Lady Gaga will portray Donatella Versace. He said of the singer who starred in American Horror Story Hotel, "She's a friend, but she's very busy this year." And he also added, when you're going to do a show like Versace, it's a 5-month commitment. It's a very big show. We're shooting it all over the world, so I just don't think with her schedule, I knew that it would never have worked. But I would love to work with her on something in the future. Chris is known for playing Blaine on Glee, while Ramirez stars in the miniseries Carlos. Murphy is also working on American Horror Story Season 7, which will tackle the 2016 presidential election. E! Entertainment says it has renewed its drama series The Royals, starring Elizabeth Hurley and William Morsley, for a 10-episode fourth season. Created by Mark Schwann, the hour-long drama from Lionsgate and Universal Cable Productions follows the troubles and triumphs of a fictional contemporary royal family. The show co-stars Jake Maxwell, Alexandra Park, Max Brown, and Tom Austin. Adam Storsky, the president of E! Entertainment and Esquire Network, said in a statement Thursday, "The third season of The Royals has proven to be an entertainment mix of secrets, deceit, and desires that our fans can't get enough of. We're excited to see what new scandals await our royal family and how their dynamics evolve in Season 4. Lionsgate Television Group Chairman Kevin Beggs said, "We're proud to extend our partnership with our friends at E! and Universal Cable Productions, and we're pleased that the dedicated fans, Loyals, are getting another season of their favorite show. The Royals is the kind of original and provocative series that has become a Lionsgate tradition, and we look forward to an all-new season of saucy palace intrigue and badly behaved sovereigns." Jeff Watchell, the president and chief content officer at NBC Universal Cable Entertainment, says, "Mark Schwann has created a sensational and opulent world filled with high-stakes, scandalous drama, and fairy tale love stories. We're excited to continue working with the talented cast and crew, along with the Lionsgate and E! to deliver more of the Royals to loyal fans." Amazon says it has renewed its legal drama Goliath for a second season. The company tweeted Wednesday, "Court is back in session. Hashtag Goliath Season 2 is coming." Billy Bob Thornton won the Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Drama last month for his work on the show, which was created by writer and producer David E. Kelly, the mastermind behind L.A. Law, The Practice, Ally McBeal, and Boston Legal. Thornton plays attorney Billy McBride as he pursues a wrongful death lawsuit and tries to take down the powerful law firm he helped build. Pinewood Television and Sunny March TV says they are producing an adaptation of Ian McEwan's novel The Child in Time for BBC One. Co-produced by Masterpiece and written by Stephen Butcher, the 90-minute movie will star Sherlock icon Benedict Cumberbatch as Stephen Lewis, a successful writer of children's books who is confronted with the unthinkable, the loss of his child, a BBC press release explained Thursday. Cumberbatch, a co-founder of Sunny March, said in a statement, "I read the novel years ago and it stayed with me, profound, beautiful, and very moving. Only Ian McEwan could write about loss with such telling honesty. We're very excited to have Stephen Butchered, subtle and brilliant adaptation, and Julian Farino. We have an extraordinary director who delivers emotional truth. I'm so proud The Child in Time will be the first drama produced by Sunny March TV." McEwan added, "I'm thrilled to have my novel in the hands of such a high-level creative team. I have fond memories of Benedict playing a brilliant and key part in the movie adaptation of Atonement. Now it's a great honor to have this actor of such immense resource, experience, and subtlety in the lead role of The Child in Time." Starz and BBC are teaming up for the limited series Howard's End, starring Haley Atwell, Matthew McFadden, and Tracy Ullman. Manchester-by-the-Sea filmmaker Kenneth Lonergan penned the small-screen adaptation of E.M. Foster's beloved novel. Hayley MacDonald has signed on to direct the 4-hour-long episodes that will air on BBC One in the United Kingdom and Starz in the United States. Carmi Zoltnik, the president of programming for Starz, said in a statement Thursday, "Starz continues our commitment to bring high-quality drama to the screen with Howard's End, and we're delighted to once again work in partnership with the BBC and producer Colin Callender on this literary piece." Lucy Ricker, the BBC executive producer, added, "Kenneth Lonergan is one of our truly great contemporary voices, and his adaptation of his adored timeless classic will surprise and delight a whole new audience with its timely and relevant themes. Howard's End is to film in and around London. The book was previously adapted as a 1992 featured film starring Anthony Hopkins, Helena Bonham Carter, and Emma Thompson." Regis Philbin says Kelly Ripa was very offended when he left the morning talk show live. The 85-year-old television personality explained on Wednesday's episode of Larry King Now why he and the 46-year-old live host haven't spoken since he quit the series in 2011. Philbin said when asked if he and Ripa keep in touch, "Not really, no. Never once did they ask me to go back on the show." He added, "She got very offended when I left. She thought I was leaving because of her. I was leaving because I was getting older, and that wasn't right for me anymore." The star speculated, "Yeah, I think she took it personally. This was years ago. Haven't heard." Philbin co-hosted Live with Regis and Kelly from 2001 to 2011 after co-hosting Live with Regis and Kathy Lee Gifford from 1988 to 2000. He previously discussed his estrangement from Ripa in Sirius XM in 2015. The star said, "I haven't seen her. I don't see her." When asked how often he sees or speaks to Ripa, "She lives downtown, and now I hear she's on the east side, and oh, you know." Retired NFL star Michael Strahan replaced Philbin on Live in 2012, but departed the show himself in May for Good Morning America. Ripa said on Watch What Happens Live in December that she's still searching for a new co-host. Matt Damon says he never thought George Clooney would have kids until the star met his wife Amal. The 46-year-old actor discussed Clooney starting a family in an interview with E! News on Thursday following word that Amal Clooney is pregnant and expecting twins. Damon said at the Los Angeles premiere of his movie The Great Wall, "After he met Amal, yes, I thought he would have children. I wasn't surprised when he told me. I'm extremely happy for him and for them." He also added, "Once he met her, I have a feeling that was in the cards. It wasn't a question for many years. It was a total non-starter if he would start a family. Once he met her, everything changed." The talk host Julie Chen announced last week that Clooney and Mal, who married in 2014, are expecting twins in June. Damon himself is the father of 4 daughters with wife Luciana Barbaso, Alexia, Isabella, Gia, and Stella. Nicole Kidman says she was once engaged to singer Lenny Kravitz. The 49-year-old Australian actress confirmed she was engaged to the 52-year-old American musician in the February 16th issue of The Edit while discussing her work with Kravitz's daughter Zoe Kravitz on the HBO series Big Little Lies. She told the magazine, "Well, I know Zoe because I was engaged to her father. It's all in the family. I love Lenny. He's a great guy." Zoe Kravitz said Nicole can be quiet and shy, which is interesting because the beast of an actress that she is so loud and clear. She's so good that sometimes it was distracting. After every take, I wanted to just stop and say, wow. Kidman dated Kravitz in 2003 following her divorce from Tom Cruise. She previously discussed the engagement in the 2007 issue of Vanity Fair in October, although she didn't confirm the singer by name. She told the publication, "I got engaged to somebody, but it just wasn't right. I wasn't ready. We weren't ready." She also added, "I got engaged and I got married. That was my thing. I don't want to date. I'm interested in a very, very deep connection." Kidman went on to wed country singer Keith Urban in 2006 and shared daughters Sunday and Faith with the country singer. She recalled on CBS Sunday Morning in December how Urban helped her cope with her father's death in 2014. And speaking of Keith Urban, he was nominated Thursday for a leading 7 Academy of Country Music Awards, including Entertainer of the Year. Miranda Lambert and Maren Morris are each up for 6 prizes, while Florida Georgia Line and Tim McGraw are in the run for 5 awards apiece. Dierks Bentley, Thomas Wright, and Chris Stapleton follow each behind 3 nominations each. Shortlisted for Urban for Entertainer of the Year are Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line, and Carrie Underwood. Nominees for Male Vocalist of the Year are Aldean, Bentley, Wright, Stapleton, and Urban. Contenders for Female Vocalist of the Year are Miranda Lambert, Maren Morris, Carrie Underwood, Kelsa Ballerini, and Casey Musgraves. Competing for Album of the Year award are Black by Dierks Bentley, Dig Your Roots by Florida Georgia Line, Hello by Maren Morris, Ripcord by Keith Urban, and The Weight of These Wings by Miranda Lambert. Bryan and Bentley will return to host the ceremony for the 2nd consecutive year. The gala will be broadcast live on CBS at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on April 2nd. Selena Gomez returned Wednesday with a brand new song. The 24-year-old singer released the track It Ain't Me with Norwegian DJ Kygo, her first single since Kill 'Em With Kindness in May. She tweeted to her 46.1 million followers, "It's finally here. Listen to my new song, hashtag It Ain't Me with @Kygo Music." Gomez and Kygo have both teased the song last week on Instagram. The track features Gomez's vocals over breezy island instrumentals and an up-tempo beat. The star sings, "Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of of the morning, who's going to rock you when the sun won't let you sleep, who's going to wake you up to drive you home when you're drunk and all alone, who's going to walk you through the dark side of the morning. It ain't me. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1966, Brian Wilson rolls tape on Good Vibrations Take 1. From the very beginning, the Beach Boys had a sound that was unmistakably their own, but without resident genius Brian Wilson pushing them into deeper waters with his songwriting and production talents, songs like Surfin' Safari and Surfin' USA might have been their greatest legacy. While the rest of the band toured during their mid-60s heyday, Wilson lost himself in the recording studio creating the music for an album, Pet Sounds, that is widely regarded as one of the all-time best, and a single, Good Vibrations, on which he lavished more attention, time, and money that had ever been spent previously on a single recording. Brian Wilson rolled tape on Take 1 on Good Vibrations on this date in 1966. 6 months later, 4 studios, and $50,000 later, he finally completed his 3-minute and 39-second symphony, pieced together from more than 90 hours of tape recorded during literally hundreds of sessions. Brian Wilson began Good Vibrations that February night in 1966 with the intention of including it on Pet Sounds. Harmonica player Tommy Morgan recalled how those sessions would work. You'll sit with the music stand with a blank piece of paper, waiting for Brian to give you your notes. He knew exactly what he wanted. He had every note in his head. The problem was that Wilson had an awful lot of those notes in his head, notes from different keyboards, different strings, different percussion instruments, and most famously notes from the most different instrument ever to appear on a pop record, the otherworldly electric theremin, an early electronic instrument previously heard only in movies like It Came from Outer Space. Emulating and ultimately outdoing his idol Phil Spector, Brian was building Good Vibrations into a massive wall of sound, and the further he went with it, the more it became clear that his vision for the record was too great to rush. Pet Sounds was released without Good Vibrations, which Wilson returned in earnest 7 months later after his initial sessions. When the rest of his fellow Beach Boys finally heard the track that Brian Wilson had been working on in seclusion for more than half a year, they were extremely enthusiastic, and Good Vibrations went on to become their third #1 single. It also turned out to be the last Beach Boys recording that Brian Wilson would fully participate in for years to come, as drugs, depression, and mental illness derailed his career in the late 1960s. And as your entertainment report for Friday, February 17th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Brain Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend, good night, and God bless you all.